Moses said to the Lord, I am a man of uncircumcised lips. How shall the Pharaoh hearken unto me? We studied all this today. And in chapter 7, verse 1 of Exodus, the Lord said unto Moses, See, I have made thee a God unto Pharaoh, and Aaron thy brother shall be a prophet. He put Moses over Pharaoh, who was like a god unto Egypt. And he put Moses as Lord over Pharaoh. And when Moses raised his staff and the waters parted, and he lowered his staff and the waters took away Pharaoh's army, Moses was as a god to Pharaoh. And out of his brother's mouth came the word of the Lord. And he said, Thou shalt speak all that I command thee, and Aaron thy brother shall speak unto Pharaoh, that he send the children out of his land. We have this responsibility. Trust me. We have this responsibility. We know this word. Nobody else knows it. We need to get the word out there. We need to proclaim it from the housetops, each and every one of us, and collectively together. When Moses was in the battle with Israel, they had to hold his hand up because it got so tired. He'd be holding his hand up and Israel's army would be winning, then his hand would go down, the other army would be winning, and he, the day would get so long that they came and they held his hand up for him. So collectively, we need to work together. We need to invite people to come and learn. Do you know why we're having these hurricanes now that's killing so many? Do we know why there's these tsunamis are coming? This is the time to proclaim the Lord. Bring him. Let's tell the world. Let's tell this part of the vineyard what's going on, because we know why it's supposed to happen. More are to be saved and baptized before Jesus comes. That's why. It is to sober up the world. But soon it will be too late. And the door will be shut. And the ark will be cast and sent forth. I'll leave you with two scriptures. One from 2 Corinthians chapter 13 and verse 4. We look on ourselves and we see that we are just one person. And even as a person, maybe we don't think we amount to all that much, that we have weaknesses. This is Satan's way of stopping us from doing it. For though he was crucified through weakness, yet he liveth by the power of God. I want to remind you that Jesus overcame death through weakness. That weakness before the Lord is what he's looking for. He's looking for your humble, meek, weak bodies, so that he can put the power of his Holy Spirit in it and use it to show his glory unto the world. It's not about who you are. It's about how he can work through you. So let's not let confidence get in the way of the purpose he has. For though he was crucified through weakness, yet he liveth by the power of God. For we also are weak in him, but we shall live with him by the power of God toward you. Peter warned in 1 Peter chapter 4. He said, But the end of all things is at hand. Be ye therefore sober, and watch unto prayer. He said, If any man speak, let him speak as the oracles of God. This is the kind of word we should speak. If any man minister, let him do it as of the ability which God giveth, that God may be glorified in all things through Jesus. He reminds us in verse 17, for the time has come that judgment must begin at the house of God. And if it first begins with us, what shall be the end of them which obey not the gospel of God? For if the righteous be scarcely saved, where shall the ungodly sinner appear? This past week, many fools perished because they did not heed the warning of imminent judgment. Let us heed the call. We have been warned for hundreds and even over 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 years. We have had this warning. Now we see these events coming to pass. Let us heed the call. May Jesus be with you. Thank you.